So I'm still kind of going backwards in time when it comes to really early funerary texts. We've already talked about the New Kingdom books of the dead, and then we talked about the Middle Kingdom around that time coffin texts. So now let's talk about the OG, the original funerary texts, which are called the pyramid texts. As one would assume, the pyramid texts are texts that were found in pyramids. Surprisingly, though, these are not found in the earliest pyramids like the Pyramid of Djoser or any of the pyramids of Giza. These are mostly completely undecorated without any text, any designs, anything. At least on the inside is what we're talking about. We're not talking about the outside. And the pyramid texts were primarily found in pyramids dating to the end of the 5th dynasty and into the First Intermediate period. The oldest pyramid text we have dates to 2400 to 2300 BCE. One of the main differences between Old Kingdom, like early Old Kingdom pyramids, and then pyramids that are built later in the Old Kingdom or into the Middle Kingdom, is that the Old Kingdom ones are built really well, and that's why they're still standing today. A lot of the ones that contain pyramid texts are in really bad condition and mostly not standing today. In 1880, Gaston Maspero, a French Egyptologist, discovered the subterranean chambers of the Pyramid of Pepi I and found hieroglyphs covering the wall. But because of the condition of the pyramid, he determined that this was not actually a pyramid at all, but a really large mastaba. And he said, of course, because, hey, at this point, pyramids had never been found with any texts, so why would this one? He then found the same text in another underground chamber at the Pyramid of Merenre I, and he took these finds to the director of excavations in Egypt, Auguste Mariette, who outright rejected the theory. Both of them, of course, were very wrong. The pyramid texts have been found in the pyramids of Unas, Teti, Pepi I, Anksen Pepi II, Merenre I, Pepi II, the Queen Neith, Input II, Wedjed Benti, Benhu, and Quaker Ibi. These are either pharaohs in the 5th dynasty through the 8th dynasty and or their wives. Similar to the Book of the Dead and the coffin texts, the pyramid texts were meant to help transform the deceased into an Akh, which is a part of the Egyptian soul that represents the intellect of the deceased. You can check out my Parts of the Egyptian Soul playlist to learn more about those. This then would help guide the soul into the afterlife, where those who were judged worthy could then go on and live with the gods. Another thing that is similar to the Book of the Dead and the coffin text is that these are standardized statements or standardized spells, like we kind of say in Egyptology, even though we're obviously not talking about real spells. So many of the pyramids have the exact same text repeated over and over again. So there's obviously way more I can talk about any of these, so let me know if you have any questions about all 3 of these funerary texts.